As an aviation enthusiast, I've never flown aboard a widebody airplane before. I've always wondered what the widebody aircraft experience is all about. After years of patience, I finally got a great opportunity to try the Boeing 777-200 on United Airlines from Chicago to Denver on my way home from Airliners International 2022 in Chicago. Join me as we fly on board my very first widebody airplane, the economy product. This will be a very sentimental experience, so let's get into this. Welcome to Chicago International Airport, everybody. It was certainly bittersweet for the Airliners International 2022 convention to come to a close, but I was still very excited for the rest of the day ahead as I was set to fly on board my very first widebody airplane. Checking in was an easy experience as I was ready to go within a few clicks. The United Airlines check-in area at Chicago was bustling, to say the least. Luckily, there were many kiosks and check-in employees to provide a good experience. Following the smooth check-in, I made my way through TSA, which took only about 15 minutes, so I definitely over-anticipated how much time I would need, but it was certainly better than running late. During this extra time, I was able to get some lunch and do some plane spotting, which included this epic Lufthansa Airlines Airbus A350-900 with service to Munich. This is such a pretty airplane. As I arrived at Gate B17, I laid my eyes on the aircraft I've seen many times on the outside, but never on the inside, a Boeing 777-200. I am so excited to get on board my first ever widebody airplane. Today we're going to be flying on board November 777 Uniform Alpha, and I was so excited to fly this aircraft for various reasons as my first ever widebody. First, this aircraft is quite old at 27.7 years old, but that's for good reason as this Boeing 777 was the first ever Boeing 777 built. What a special way to fly your first ever widebody. I don't think you can get much better than that. To complement this aircraft has the Pratt & Whitney engines which were recently ungrounded at the time of this flight. These engines are quite fascinating to me, and I'm so glad that United Airlines found a fix for them at the time that these issues took place afterwards. This aircraft also has the beautiful Evo blue livery. What a nice looking paint scheme for the Boeing 777. Let's go get on board, everybody. I'm not waiting any longer to get on board my first ever widebody, everybody. Let's go get on board. And here we go with the pushback, everybody. Be sure to stay on the lookout for all the in-flight videos as those will be coming out very soon. And here we go with the takeoff, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed this takeoff as it was absolutely incredible. Let's climb up to our cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, everybody. Alrighty everybody, so here we go for a more in-depth look at the cabin right here. So starting with the overhead, really cool to get to see the lights in the air conditioner slanted. I've never got to see that before, so certainly one of the coolest attributes of a wide-body airplane. Really cool to get to see that right here. And as you can see, we have plenty of legroom here despite having a 1-200 Boeing 777 right here. So that was really cool to get to see, and I really enjoyed that. There's our power outlet right there, and also the armrest with some really cool buttons there in the recline, so that was certainly nice. And here's the seat back pocket there. You got the safety cards, the miles program, and all that fun stuff, so certainly cool to get to see that. Here's the tray table. I thought it was a really nice size here for the 777, definitely good for the long haul flights if it was applicable, but very nice to get to see that right there, and plenty of room to say the least right there. You also have a really cool device holder here. It was so funny because this was the only United flight I took of the day that did not have IFE, so that was certainly interesting, but what can I say? You also got a nice armrest here, and the side panels are also really nice. And take a look at that Boeing 777 wing. What a beautiful view out here, and man, I'm so glad to be on my first ever wide body. How about that, everybody? Alrighty everybody, so here we go with our seatback contents, beginning right here with the Boeing 777-200 safety card. I love the blue outline, but the illustrations are much more important as safety is our #1 priority, so great job right there by United for demonstrating that. And then we have the Hemisphere magazine, which is also really cool. This is the June 2022 iteration, and as an aviation enthusiast, there are many elements in here that are super cool as I get it open here for you guys. As you guys see, the first part of the Hemisphere magazine that's really cool is the fleet page, which is really cool. There's our Boeing 777, but we also have our full mainline fleet and also the regional jets, which is really cool. So thank you, United, for representing that. That was really cool to get to see. And we also have the Star Alliance members. Star Alliance has grown tremendously as of late, so that's really cool to get to see all the partners there of Star Alliance, so that was fantastic too. And then we have our route right here, as we're about to see, and all destinations for United from Chicago to Denver. So certainly many great components of the Hemisphere magazine, and I think it's really cool that United still has a magazine on their products, so that's certainly very cool to say the least. Let's dive into some detail on United Airlines' Boeing 777 fleet, the Chicago to Denver route, and my first ever wide-body aircraft ride. United Airlines has a fleet of 96 Boeing 777s, consisting of 74 200 variants and 22 300 variants. The majority of the Boeing 777-200s were delivered to United Airlines in the late 1990s into the early 2000s, and some in the 2010 range, while the Boeing 777-300s were delivered from 2016 all the way up until 2020. 19 of these 74 Boeing 777-200s are non-ER variants, which were the first to be be delivered to United Airlines. The aircraft we're flying today, November 777 Uniform Alpha, is the first ever Boeing 777 built, like I said earlier. What an incredible experience to fly your first ever widebody aircraft. Such a unique experience. One has no words, to be honest. Widebody aircrafts are truly one of a kind in so many ways. From the huge cabin to the rolling feeling of the main landing gear coming off the ground, it is simply amazing. I really enjoyed my experience on my first ever widebody aircraft. There are so many characteristics of widebodies that are so cool, to say the least. The Chicago to Denver route is one of the busiest in the United States, carrying over 1 million passengers pre-pandemic on various airlines including Southwest, Spirit, United, and American. United Airlines has the largest presence on this route, flying numerous mainline and widebody airplanes a day to the cities, while the other airlines just fly mainline airplanes between the two cities. This route served 986,000 passengers from September 2021 to August 2022, which is really impressive considering the circumstances. Not only is this route popular by the numbers, but also by the scenery as well. Let's take a look at these views, everybody. After an amazing flight, it's time to begin our approach into Denver International Airport. We'd make right close traffic for our landing on the runway 35 right today. As we conclude today's experience, we'll witness some incredible views of the Denver area on a nice, peaceful summer evening. So let's get into this, everybody. I thought United Airlines did a remarkable job with this flight. I had a blast flying on board my first ever widebody aircraft and learning what the experience is all about. United Airlines' Boeing 777-200 product is certainly not top tier, but provides plenty of amenities to get the job done. The seat was solid, the service was good, and the IFE was solid for a mobile option. The Boeing 777-200 is a really cool aircraft, and I'm so glad that I got to fly November 777 Uniform Alpha as my first ever widebody aircraft. What an incredible experience. In addition, it was certainly nice to fly on board another busy route to see what the experience was all about. This was certainly an awesome opportunity in many ways. I've had great experiences with United Airlines, and I'm so glad to add this one to the list. Be sure to stay on the lookout for all the in-flight videos from this leg of the trip, the Denver International Airport plane spotting vlog, and the upcoming trip report on United Airlines' Boeing 737-900ER from Denver to Tulsa. But with all that being said, here's our landing on runway 35 right at Denver International Airport. Enjoy, everybody.
To Denver International Airport. Local time is 5:35. We'll be taxiing for the next few minutes, so please remain in your seats. Seatbelt signs and all items stowed. Once the seatbelt sign is turned off, please be careful when opening the overhead compartment bins as items may have shifted during landing. And please make sure you have all of your personal belongings before you exit the aircraft. It was a pleasure having you on today's flight. Thank you so much for flying with us. We look forward to seeing you on another United flight.
Wow, 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 wow. 7 for life. I gotta use the bathroom so bad. I'll come back for the thumbnail.
Thank you guys so much for watching this trip report with United Airlines on their Boeing 777-200 from Chicago to Denver. Be sure to stay on the lookout for all the in-flight videos from this leg of the trip, the Denver International Airport plane spotting vlog, and the trip report on United's Boeing 737-900ER from Denver to Tulsa. But nevertheless, that will do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.